Hello again, Patrick. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It seems ages since we spoke.
Yeah, really? So, today we're talking with Saturn. Whoa. It's a bit longer than Uranus, but uh,
Yeah,
we talked a lot and we go in deep in the subject of the Elohim.
it's mostly all about the Elohim,
Yeah,
a little bit about suns becoming planets and planets becoming suns and different frequencies and what have you, but it's primarily all about the Elohim.
yeah, that's what triggered me the most. So, let's play this and we'll come back after with our comments.
Listen carefully, people.
Listen carefully. Hello, Saturn frequency. How are you doing?
Better than I was, thank you, Caroline.
I'm glad to hear that. So, my first question for you, Saturn, would be: are you still under the influence of the Elohim?
Some remain, some try to force influence. I am a lot stronger than I have been. At this moment in time, I am resisting. I am winning.
Okay. Is the Elohim know that you have conversation with the human race on Earth? And if yes, what do they do about it? Are they trying to stop it?
They concern themselves with themselves. They are not concerned in our conversations. They do not see any benefit, any threat, anything from it. They are completely different in their thought processes and their objectives. Remember, they are not from here. Finish.
Right. So that's why you are winning your battle by receiving our love and our help and our energy. You are winning your battle against them.
Absolutely. They do not have love. They do not understand it. They do not comprehend where it comes from. They do not know that it is unlimited. Love can be provided for eternity. It is not a finite quantity. This is a concept alien to them.
Mm-hmm. So my third question would be, what was the purpose for the Elohim to interfere with our natural progression?
When you, as humans, go through your lives and you have negative experiences, this creates an energetic response. They feed on this. You, to them, are simply food. Finish.
Well, so that's why by living in the now and in the love, we stop feeding them.
Correct.
So can you tell me if they are starting to starve?
They would not allow themselves to starve. They have reduced their number to correspond with the reduction in energetic sustenance. The greater the love, the less they can harvest, for want of a better word. They will not admit it, but they are on a losing battle here.
Right,
Love will win.
right.
Finish.
So how do they do to reduce their number? Do they send them back where they come from?
They go to other solar systems within the galaxy, other galaxies within the universe. They like this 3D existence. They really enjoy the energy they can absorb. It is, you would call it a drug.
Right.
Finish.
So by us growing in love, just put them on different place in the galaxy.
They have to adjust their plans. They have to reduce their number. Eventually, they will all just go elsewhere because getting the energetic fix that they require here will become impossible. Finish.
So the Elohim are from another dimension, but are they of a lower frequency or a higher frequency?
They are from a dimension that exists in the same space, but are on a different frequency. They are of one frequency, whereas here we are all different frequencies. This is a concept they too struggle with. Finish.
So here in our universe, in our dimension, we are all different frequency, but where they come from, they are only one frequency.
Correct. They are individual parts of this one frequency, which is why and how they can work as a collective. Finish.
So contrary to us, we need to associate with other that are of the same frequency in order to succeed.
They only have one frequency, one purpose, one goal, one concept, and they stick to it. They have no alternative. They are, in fact, prisoners of their situation. They have no choice but to do what they do. Finish.
Are they what we would call of the 2D dimension?
They are not from the second dimension, but that is a good turn of phrase. They are not of this 3D reality. They would appear, if they were to be an object, they would be like a piece of flat paper next to a ball in comparison.
Okay. So from where they come from, there is only one frequency and they are all individual of that frequency. And that's why they can work so well all together, one goal. But if they reduce in number over here because we grow in love and they go elsewhere, are we provoking stuff to happen in the galaxy because we push them away?
You are advancing their travel throughout the galaxy to different solar systems. This would happen eventually anyway. Even if they remained here, they would just increase, and spread out. The places where they have got to deal with them the same as yourselves. The solution, as always, is love. Love conquers all. Finish.
So they refuse to go back where they come from.
They are amazed at this 3D universe. It is, to them, it is a feast, it is a playground, it is an adventure. They are having fun and they really do enjoy consuming your negative energies. Finish.
Okay, so you said you came in with Jupiter, and he also told us that he was a sun too. What happened to you? Why are you no longer sons, you and Jupiter?
The terminology is difficult. The best way to explain it would be to use one of your words, which is not truly understood. That is the word ascension. We are all planets and beings and moons. We are all changing. We are all ascending. Changes happen because we were a sun doesn't prevent us becoming a planet, doesn't prevent a planet becoming a sun. Your planet has a sun inside it at its center.
We'll get to it.
This is how it has always been. It is all a matter of energy and frequency. You have been told this before. Finish.
So, do you change as a sun or as a planet at will, as you wish, or as needed?
As needed, depending on our situation and our role. Jupiter and myself joined this solar system. There were too many suns we had to change in order to stay. We chose to stay, which facilitated our change. We are, at the moment, content in being here. You know of the challenges I have had and continue to face, but I am receiving help. And as you mentioned, love. Love conquers all. You'll hear this again and again and again. Finish.
Are you still in contact with some of the people of Earth?
I am in contact with many individuals. I am also, the word would be, a guardian of many peoples, not only on the earth, throughout this system, my influence extends across vast areas of space. Remember, I was once a sun. Finish.
So that's why you're so powerful, and that's why the Elohim have used your ring to manipulate us.
Correct. My position within the galaxy, within the solar system, was actually changed in order to exert this influence upon Earth. But as I mentioned earlier, I am winning the battle. I will win the war.
Right.
Finish.
So, Saturn, when you came into our solar system, why did you choose to come? Was it your choice or you end up here?
It was just a journey.
Were you happy about that?
At the time, it was a difficult transition, but I am happy where I am. I am especially happy that I am regaining control of myself. I am getting stronger as an individual. The adjustment from sun to planet is difficult. I have the energy of a sun, but the physical limitation of a planet. Finish.
Well, thank you, and we shall talk again.
You're very welcome.
Well,
Well, that didn't disappoint, did it? That was as advertised.
yeah. So, shall we go with our comment?
Yeah, let's start at the top and work our way down. We did a list.
Right.
We didn't want to miss anything, trying to do it by memory.
Right.
Because it's such an important conversation.
Right. So, the first thing we need to say is that, and it's a good news, is that Saturn is getting stronger and he is resisting the Elohim.
Absolutely.
Which is a good thing, you know.
If you remember, that started on talking with the planets.
Yes.
You know, so this community triggered that, which is an amazing achievement.
Absolutely.
We should all brag.
And it's been cut. I've seen a video on YouTube. Somebody was filming Saturn and, you know, with a telescope, and we could see two laser type of thing coming from the ring of Saturn. And that was long ago. I mean, I didn't met you. I didn't know you when I seen that video. So to know that the ring are meant to manipulate us is very possible. After I've seen that, why not, you know?
Yeah.
Now, we got interesting knowledge about the Elohim.
Quite detailed, I thought.
Yes. First of all, is that they only concern themselves with themselves, right?
Yeah.
So they're not from the second dimension, but if they would be, it would be compared, it would be like a flat paper beside a ball, right?
That would signify the difference. You got the ball and a flat bit of paper.
Right.
Chalk and cheese.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Elohim, from where they come from, they don't have love. And
no, it's totally alien to them, pardon the pun.
Right.
They can't comprehend it.
No, they don't comprehend it. And that's why it's our greatest weapon against the Elohim. I'm not sure if it would be a good thing to send them love, but I'm thinking...
No, they wouldn't be able to receive it anyway.
Right.
But if we love each other, we then don't have negative experiences. And the other thing that was mentioned, they feed on our negativity, literally feed on our negative energy.
That's right. And when we fight between each other, that's when we see, you know, people having problem with what they call bad spirit or black shadow and stuff like that. It's when you give a bad energy, negative energy, you are feeding them. So I'm assuming that fear is part of that too. When we fear, it's negative energy and they feed off of it.
Yeah, and
So,
we were also told that as we reduce our negative energy, they have to reduce how many of them are here because there's not enough negative energy for them to feed upon. So
yes,
the answer is love,
yes,
right?
to get rid of them.
Don't love the Elohim, love each other.
The more love we're gonna have in between each other, the less problem we're gonna have with the LOM, and it can't hurt anybody. I mean, I mean, how how many people have dreamt of peace world, right? We all
Right?
do. We all do. Not just a beauty pageant.
I have a piece of homework for everybody watching. At the end of this show, if you have a loved one and you haven't told them today that you love them, ring them up and tell them how much you love them.
Yeah, just that is good enough. And also, one more thing is that that negativity is like a drug for them.
Yeah, they get high on it. You know, it's a fix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not even a necessity, you know, it's not even a survival thing
No, no,
because
it's their drug of choice. They came into this 3D reality through a portal. You know, I particularly think CERN created that first portal, but we haven't been told that particularly. You know, and they sensed our negative energy and they just got high on it.
that's
You know,
right. That's right. Um and the LOM, they can't defeat love. Love is beyond their comprehension, and what they're gonna do is what they do when there is too much love. They reduce their number and they go elsewhere. Now, I felt a little concerned about that. It felt like shoveling my snow on the neighbor's yard, right?
right, right.
But it would happen anyway if our level of war and negative raise up, they're just gonna multiply even more and they're gonna spread anyway. So we just make it happening a bit faster. But instead of them um, multiplying, they just go away. They're not
They go away,
multiplying.
and if those to whom they go to do the same as what we do, increase our love, then they will have to go away from them.
Yes, they can, and you know that's the job of the universe now. We need to the whole universe need to unite in love in order to you know, if there's no drug for them over here anymore, they'll just leave, right?
The solution is love.
Right. And yeah, they're from one frequency.
Yeah, they're all part of. They called it a collective, didn't they? Is that what Saturn
Yeah.
said? A collective.
It's a little bit difficult for me to comprehend that because I
They're all
can,
on the same frequency.
yeah, but I can comprehend that we are all of different frequencies. So to be all of one frequency is not of my comprehension. But you know, it feel for me that you know, sometimes this can be like a description that could fit to the human race. We are all different, and we do struggle with that. Also, we struggle with our difference, like they do struggle with love,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And something else that I wanted to bring up when
Okay.
Saturn did talk about the sun inside the Earth, right?
Right.
Not the galactic central sun, the sun inside the Earth. I said we'll get to it because when we did record that, my intention was that later on we were going to talk to the sun inside the Earth. Since the day we found out there were a sun inside the Earth, I wanted to talk to the sun inside the Earth. So
And we have.
we finally did, and you don't want to miss that one. And that's a spoiler that Mr. Garratt gave you guys in the
Oops.
interview. Yeah. Which turned out to be your favorite, right?
Right. Yeah. That's an amazing conversation.
Right.
Stay tuned. Well, they all are, aren't they, really?
Oh my. And even the planets are ascending, right?
Yes. Can I give another spoiler here?
Well, go on.
We discover that ascension is not what we think it is, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, good enough. You know what? We think alike because I almost gave out this spoiler. So we
Okay.
have discovered what ascension mean, what it really is, and it's not what we think it is, what it's been taught to us today, wherever you can look in on YouTube, social media, any website. It is not what we think, what we are taught, what's
It's
going
a
on.
game changer,
Oh, absolutely.
but floored us, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah. So planet can become sun and sun can become planet. I'm like, what?
Because it's a matter of frequency.
Yeah.
Everything is frequency. Yeah.
And Saturn's position has been changed actually in order for the Elohim. They changed planet the position of Saturn in the solar system so they can use the ring to manipulate us. And
Yeah, they changed his physical location so that his rings could be used as an antenna to transmit negative influence upon us.
right. And we know that Saturn used to be a sun just like Jupiter when they moved in the solar system and they changed into planet, but they still have the strength of the sun, but they are restrained in the physical aspect of the planet.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But the Elohim, they're using that strength within the ring in order to keep us in the negative side.
That's it.
To get their drugs, you know.
And this is why this new format is amazing, because we take previous answers and we dig deeper, we get more information, and we're coming up with new stuff.
Right.
You know.
Right. Or precision, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's not clear, crystal clear, I can ask for precision. It's like, what did you mean? You know?
Yeah.
But most of the time, if I don't understand when it's been told to me at the moment, I ask right away.
As it's the Garratt's legacy, and I'm a Garratt, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give another spoiler, but I'm not going to give too much away, right?
Go on.
You've got to watch Mercury Conversation. Whoa.
Yeah, that was something. Oh my God. So before, okay. Oh no, we said that. Okay. So now we go to the EVP.
Right. I think we had two, didn't we?
Yes, we have two. And the first EVP we have is the word "we have." Just after I asked the question to Saturn if the Elohim were starting to starve as we grow in love, then they don't have as much negativity to feed on. So I asked, are they starting to starve? And now we know it's a drug. It's not food, so it's not even essential. They just move on to somewhere else. But
Yeah.
after I asked the question, we got that hey VP. We have.
Yeah, and that we took that to be from the Elohim themselves. We are not having any plans to talk to the Elohim at all.
No,
In fact, we've been told not to.
not to.
So,
So is the ring.
absolutely.
But we were wondering if that EVP was from the Elohim themselves.
Yeah.
And we found out that it was the planet talking for the Elohim.
Yeah, which was, we wrestled with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Why are the planets talking for the Elohim?
Yeah. So next time we talk to Saturn, we're gonna go deeper on that, dig deeper in that subject.
So, can you tell me if they are starting to starve? So, can you tell me if they are starting to starve? So, can you tell me if they are starting to starve?
The second EVP we got is saying she did not warn us. Now this one, it might be a little more difficult to hear or comprehend, but that was right after Saturn says that love conquer all, right?
Right. And we had a discussion about that. You could say a debate about that.
Yeah.
My look at it is the Elohim come here from a different dimension. They obviously consider themselves on some form of mission, right? They have been told what to expect when they get here, but they haven't been told about love. She didn't tell us about that.
But who is she?
She could be the great Elohim she-god. Who knows? Or she-devil, I don't know.
So what do you guys think this could mean? She did not warn us in the context of the answer that we are.
Yeah.
Because Patrick and I have realized since I moved in here, we've been working with EVP, and the EVP we get, they don't necessarily know we can hear them. That
it might be just background noise.
Yeah, and sometimes they talk and we cut conversation. They talking between them. They just don't care about us. We realize that, right?
We catch them talking to each other as though we're not there and we can hear it.
That's right. So what do you guys think? Is this is something related in the context of what Saturn was telling us, or do you think it's an EVP that we cut that is just a random? So you guys let us know
in the comments.
in the comment section what you think.
Brilliant.
So as usual, Patrick, you got the hand word of the show.
And everybody knows what that is. Live in the moment. live in love, and do not live in fear. As always, we love you all.
Love you all. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye, YouTube.
Bye.